Your Excellency President Aliyev, my friend Secretary General Rovshan, Excellencies, dear colleagues and friends, I thank the government of Azerbaijan and the Nizami Ganjavi International Center for hosting this important discussion. I'm very sorry I can't be with you in person. The last 3 years have shown clearly that the challenges of the 21st century require new approaches to multilateralism and partnerships. We must learn the lessons of this pandemic. And yet, there are already worrying signs that the world is falling back into the familiar cycle of panic and neglect. In a world confronted with multiple overlapping crises, we need to forge a new level of international cooperation and coordinated action to keep us safe from the global health threats of the future. We need a change of perspective in 3 crucial ways. First, we must see health not as a tool to divide, but as a bridge to peace. Health is one of the few areas in which countries can work together across the ideological divide. We need a shared approach to shared health threats today. That's why the politicization of health is so dangerous and must be resisted. As you know, countries are now negotiating an international accord on pandemic preparedness and response as a critical pillar of the global health architecture. It's critical to emphasize that this accord is being negotiated by countries for countries and will be adopted and implemented by countries in accordance with their own national laws. It will not give WHO any powers to do anything without the express permission of sovereign nation states. Second, we must see health not as a cost to control, but as an investment to nurture. The COVID-19 pandemic has demonstrated that a pandemic is more than just a health crisis. It can disrupt societies, economies, education, trade, security, and much more. Likewise, investments in health are not only investments in healthier populations, they're investments in economic, social, and political stability and security and sustainable development. Third, we must see health not as a privilege to earn, but a human right to protect. This year marks the 75th anniversary of the founding of WHO. In 1948, in the aftermath of the Second World War, the nations of the world came together to recognize that the only alternative to global conflict is global cooperation. The Constitution of WHO affirms that the enjoyment of the highest attainable standard of health is one of the fundamental rights of every human being, without distinction of race, religion, political belief, economic or social condition. Those words remain as true and important today as when they were written 75 years ago. Health is not a tool to divide, but a bridge to peace. Not a cost to control, but an investment to nurture. Not a privilege to earn, but a human right to protect. I thank you.